Thank you, Jed. It's really great when women step up for other women. And it's really great when men show up for women. Thank you, Jed. Thank you, everyone here. I am honored and truly humbled to accept this award. It's hard to feel worthy of Rodger Baldwin, the founder of this venerable organization. I'm not a lawyer, but I know the importance of the cases that the ACLU took on under his leadership, defending John Scopes in the famous Tennessee monkey trial, preventing the ban of Ulysses by James Joyce, and protecting the First Amendment rights again and again. His accomplishments over the course of his long career are too many to count. I did one thing. And when I came forward last September, I did not feel courageous. I was simply doing my duty as a citizen, providing information to the Senate that I believed would be relevant to the Supreme Court nomination process. I thought anyone in my position, of course, would do the same thing. I had the example of Anita Hill, I had the values instilled in me by my parents and growing up in Washington, D.C. I had a responsibility to my country, to my fellow citizens, to my students, to my children, to live the values that I tried to teach them. I understood that not everyone would welcome my information, and I was prepared for a variety of outcomes, including being dismissed. I was not prepared for the venom, the persistent attacks, the vilification, the loss of personal privacy, and the collateral damage to my friends and my family. I was not prepared to be physically threatened or to be forced out of our home for over 3 months. I have learned a lot over the past year. I have learned that there is a well-financed attack machine out there ready to flood the internet and the media anytime I raise my head. And I know it's not going to go away. I've also continued to learn that the ethical promise to sexual assault survivors to do no further harm is easily ignored by journalists who selectively abstract meaningless details that are twisted and weaponized against me. And although I underestimated the pain, I also underestimated the love and the support that I have received. The loyalty of individuals who are willing and ready to stand up to the intense public scrutiny on my behalf, waiting for the Senate and the FBI to interview them. Willing to provide corroborating information. My friends are here tonight. Can I please take a moment to thank them? Thank you. I am thankful that sharing my experience prompted over 200,000 people from across our country and around the world to send messages of support, many handwritten, sharing their own stories of assault and abuse. That's why it means so much to me, not just to be recognized by you tonight, but because I know that you will continue the work of protecting sexual assault survivors and preventing sexual assault. You will continue the work to protect personal privacy and the rights of citizens. My voice was just one voice. You are many. We are many. And it's not just survivors that we have to stand up for. It's all of those who come forward to support our country. Ambassador Jovanovic, all of the men and women who bravely come forward. They come forward to tell the truth and to help our country. They might also be vilified, and they need to hear our voices of support also. Two years ago, Colin Kaepernick at this event said, "We all have an obligation, no matter the risk and regardless of the reward, to stand up for fellow men and women." He quoted Frederick Douglass saying, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Thank you for this award. Thank you to you and to the ACLU for your leadership in the struggle. That is how we will make progress. Thank you.